Hello guys, in this video I will explain about artifacts. Just like I said in the introduction video, you can consider artifacts as a character equipment. Artifacts are really important for a character, and every character can equip up to 5 artifacts in 5 different positions, such Flower of Life, Plume of Death, Sands of Aeon, Goblet of Eonodem, and the Circle of Logos. In the video I'll abbreviate them as Flower, Plume, Sands, Goblet, and Circle. Artifacts has a rarity, from 1 star to 5 star. Since I talked about rarity, I wanted to say 1 star artifact can have a maximum 4 levels, for 2 star artifacts can have a maximum level of 8, 3 star artifacts maximum 12, 4 star artifacts maximum 16, and 5 star artifacts maximum 20. And you can only level up artifacts using other artifacts. Keep that in mind because that will be really important later. First of all, I want to say every artifact has a main stat and a maximum of 4 secondary stats. And now let's assume that you found or farmed an artifact from domain just now. When you get a 1 star artifact, it will only have the main stat. For 2 star artifacts, it will have beside the main stat from 0 to 1 secondary stat. For 3 star artifacts, it will have beside the main stat from 1 to 2 secondary stat. For 4 star artifacts, it will have beside the main stat from 2 to 3 secondary stat. For the 5 star artifact, it will have beside the main stat from 3 to 4 secondary stats. I need to say it's not recommended to level up 1, 2 star artifacts, but only from 3 star or above, but I'll continue that topic later. Anyway, when an artifact reaches a multiplier of 4 level, if that artifact doesn't already have 4 secondary stats, it will randomly choose an additional secondary stat and added it to the artifact. But if the artifact already have 4 secondary stats, one of those 4 will be randomly chosen and get a power up. For example, this artifact at the beginning was with 3 secondary stats. I leveled up to level 4, so it added an additional secondary stat. Now if I level up more, it will power up one of those 4 stats. Now I wanted to talk about the 5 different positions of artifacts. At the flower position, the artifact will always have a main stat HP, not in percentage HP, only HP. So you will never be able to get a flower with other stats, with other main stats like attack or crit. At the plume position, every artifact will always have as main stat attack, not attack in percentage, only the normal attack, so you can't get other stats as main stat for plumes. At the sands position, the main stat is random between percentage of attack, percentage of HP, percentage of defense, percentage of energy recharge, and element mastery. At the goblet position, the main stat is random between percentage of attack, percentage of HP, percentage of defense, elemental mastery, physical damage bonus, or element damage bonus. At the circles position, the main stat is random between percentage of attack, percentage of HP, percentage of defense, percentage of crit rate, percentage of crit damage, or percentage of healing bonus. Now for all those 5 different positions artifacts, the secondary state is always random between attack, defense, HP, percentage of attack, percentage of defense, percentage of HP, elemental mastery, percentage of energy recharge, percentage of crit rate, and the percentage of crit damage. So it's very RNG to get a super rare unique ultra artifact that gives you attack, percentage of attack, crit rate or crit damage, just to make an example. Because if you're aiming for that type of artifact, any single secondary stat that gives you HP, defense or something you don't need will ruin the artifact. An artifact can give you tons of stat. A 5 star maximum level artifact with the main stat percentage of attack can give you around 40 or 50% of attack. Or for example, an artifact with the main stat as a crit rate. A 5 star artifact with the main stat crit rate at level 20 can give you more than 40% of a crit rate, and it's already half of the maximum crit rate you need. A graduated artifact is that 5-star artifact that is already with the 4 good secondary stats when you get it. So when you level up it to level 20, there are 5 upgrades to upgrade the secondary stats. That's why I was saying a single stat that is not good will ruin the artifact, because if you have a really good 5-star artifact and it has between the 4 secondary stats an HP stat, and if all those 5 upgrades will power up that HP stat, then it's really annoying, right? Between artifacts there are also set bonus. When you equip 2 or 4 artifacts from the same kit, you will trigger the set bonus. Set bonus is different for every set, and you can check by clicking on it. It doesn't care about artifact rarity. If they are from the same kit, you can even combine a 5-star artifact with a 1-star artifact to trigger the set bonus. But in early game, it's better to choose different artifacts from different kit with good stats instead of trying to get the set bonus with the artifacts with the trash stats. For early game, you can progress using 3 or 4-star artifacts you find around the world or from missions, and when you get a higher rarity, you can use that artifact as EXP for the new one, losing only around a fifth of the EXP and gold you spent to level up the previous one. So don't force yourself to get an ultimate artifact with a good secondary stats. Your first goal is to get a 5-star artifact with a good main stats for all 5 positions. You can't only spend original Resin in artifact domain, because you need other materials as well, just like talent level up material, weapon ascend material, character ascend material, and so on. So don't overfarm in artifacts. Now let's talk about how you can obtain artifacts. First of all, you can find them around the world. So every time you see a chest, just open it, because you will probably find some artifacts. Or if you see something shine, try to pick up. If you get an artifact, it's really good. Even if it's a 1-star, you can use them as EXP for the other artifacts. Because do you remember, artifacts can be only level up using other artifacts. We also have world bosses that has chance to drop artifacts, but of course, higher world level you have, higher will be the chance that they drop good rarity artifacts. After that, we have the main way to get artifacts, from artifacts domains, but it's not recommended to farm artifacts from there in early game, because they will only drop a maximum 3-star artifacts. After Adventure rank 30, you can start to try to get better artifacts from domains, because they will start to drop 4-star artifacts. After Adventure rank 35, the drop rate of 4-star artifacts will be more common, so you can choose if to start the farm from Adventure rank 30 or 35. If you are already fine with the current artifacts, because you can progress well, then you can wait after Adventure rank 35. From Adventure rank 40, they will start to drop 5-star artifacts, and from Adventure rank 45, they will give you a guaranteed 5-star artifact for every run in the artifact domain. I guess that's all about artifacts. Hope this video helped you to understand how artifacts works in this game. So thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye!